blah, 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 blah. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Meghna and today I will be swatching and reviewing for you guys the NYX soft matte lip creams. So let's get started.
You are what I waited for, oh. You make me touch the sky when I'm down. 'Cause when I'm with you I'm fine. When you go I'm sad. I like my life with you, oh. 'Cause you're one love. And then I say lies, you're the one my heart. You make me feel like I feel crazy when you make me smile, smile. I can't lie, one love. And then I say lies, I feel crazy.
This is the shade Addis Ababa. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. This is a very bright pink shade. It's sort of like a Barbie pink shade, extremely bright. I'm not sure if it is going to suit skin tones that are deeper than mine. In fact, even for me, it is kind of washing me out, as in not like exactly washing me out, but like, you know, making my skin look darker than it is. But it is obviously going to suit fair to medium skin tones. It's also cool toned. It's not really a warm toned kind of shade. So yeah, this was the shade Addis Ababa. This next shade is called Monte Carlo. I've seen swatches online and I always used to think that this is like a really nice, you know, like a red shade, like a classic red. But now that I'm swatching it, it's quite sheer. Like, because my lips are pigmented, it almost looks like a pink rather than a red. I'm really disappointed with this shade. Do you own this shade? Please let me know if this is the same thing with your lippy as well. But of course this is going to suit all skin tones, even the deep dark skin tones as well. So this was the shade Monte Carlo. This is the shade Prague and it's a very mauvey pink sort of shade, not like attention grabbing, but like a very nice subtle pink shade. A very nice shade for my type of skin tones. I think it might wash out the really deep dark skin tones, but fair to tan or even fair to dark skin tones, I think this is going to look like a nice pinky nude shade. Overall, very nice shade. So this was the shade Prague. This next shade is called Copenhagen, and again I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. This is a very nice sort of like a wine shade, like a deep dark wine shade. I don't know what is it with these lippies, because online swatches that I've seen so far, they seemed very pigmented, but on my lips they look extremely sheer. This shade obviously is going to suit all skin tones, the fair, medium, tan, dark, deep dark, all skin tones. So yeah, this was the shade Copenhagen. This next shade is called Paris, and oh my god, I love this shade. I love these bright bold shades, and I obviously love this one. This is like a bright fuchsia sort of shade, but one thing is that it will not suit the deep dark skin tones. It will wash them out, like it will look too bright on them. That is what I feel. If you're comfortable wearing it, then please go ahead. Don't go by what I am saying. I'm just telling you what I think. So this was the shade Paris. Moving on to the next shade, this one is called Budapest. I was not expecting I would like it so much, but this is like a very nice, pretty pinky peachy nude shade, if that makes sense. It's a perfect nude. I mean, it's so nice, it's so pretty. All you guys asking me to do nude lipsticks, I'm 100% sure that I'm going to include this lippy in my nude lipstick favorites video that will be coming sometime. It's obviously going to suit all skin tones. I'm not really sure about deep dark skin tones, but the Indian skin tones, on an average, it's going to suit all skin tones. It looks so pretty. I mean, it looks amazing. Just go for this. If you're looking for a nude from this range, do go for this. So this was the shade Budapest. This last shade is called Rome, and this is another nude shade that is really pretty. It's a straight up pink nude shade. You can see the difference between Budapest and Rome over here. Budapest was pink and peach and little more darker, whilst Rome is straight up like a pinky nude shade. It is not washing me out, let me tell you that straight up, but it might wash out like the deep dark skin tones, but it looks so nice. It has covered the pigmentation on my lips to some extent, and it is almost looking like my lips but better, if that makes sense. But it's a really nice pretty shade, and I really like this. So this was the shade Rome. That was it for the swatches, you guys. Now for the review. These lipsticks retail for 600. I've seen these lippies go on discount for even up to 50%. Now let's see if it is transfer proof. Here I have with me like a blank sheet of white paper, so I'm just going to check it over here. So they do transfer quite a bit, I think, initially, but then after a certain point of time they stop transferring. They become completely matte, but once they transfer they also sort of lose their pigmentation, as in they don't look as pigmented, like you know how the liquid lipsticks are. Sometimes even after they transfer they do have that same amount of sort of pigmentation, but it's not so with these lip creams. Now let's see if they are smudge proof or not. So you see they do smudge, so they are not smudge proof. So when you wear a mask on top of these, I don't think you're going to have a clean mask. They do have a bit of a fragrance to them, sort of like a vanilla-y fragrance, I suppose, but nothing too strong, so it's not like it's going to irritate you. You can hardly smell it once they are on your lips. Now the things that I like about these lipsticks are they are very comfortable on the lips, and when I apply these lipsticks my lips look very healthy. The second thing that I like is they've got quite a good shade range. Okay, they've got like variety of shades, but on Nykaa hardly, I think 12 or 13 shades are available now. I don't know why rest of the shades are not available anywhere. For example, the shade Addis Ababa and I think Paris, I've not seen it on Nykaa. The things that I don't like is they're not very pigmented. I don't know if it's the case with only the lipsticks that I have. Please do let me know if your lipsticks are also like sheer like that. My presumption was that it would be nice opaque sort of lippy, but they are not. They're very sheer, like at least on my lips they're very sheared out sort of, so that compromises on the pigmentation. Next thing that I did not like is that I had to dunk the lipstick wand a couple of times to get like the full coverage of my lips, like to cover the bottom and the top layer of my lips. But that's not big of a con, that's just my personal preference. The third con would be the longevity. They don't really last that long, 4 hours max if you don't eat or drink anything in the middle. But the thing is that the reapplication is really nice, like it's not crumbly or anything like that, so you can you know, even if it fades away you can easily reapply it. Apart from this, I don't think I have anything else to say. Do let me know if you own any of these lipsticks and if you like them and which shade in particular that you like. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye.